Hello everyone, this is Crystal Putoff back again working on our windmill pattern that we have been working on the last couple of weeks. Getting the windmill look there. And I know there's a little bit of glare from my light, so I apologize for that, but we'll just have to work through that. This is the egg we have been working on. I've been working on drawing out the pattern on it. I want to take just a minute to stress how important it is to have a clean work area and clean hands. When I was drawing this egg, there was a little bit of glue on the paper here from something else I had been working on, and it got on the egg. I can see these smudges like right here, and when I touch it I can kind of feel it. So I am not going to put the wax on this egg. I'm going to see if I can clean this up, but I wanted to keep it and show the importance of having a clean work area. But this was also the pattern that we have been working on. So what I have done is I have redrawn this pattern using my blue pencil. It's not just that this part is blue, but the lead is also blue, and it's a lighter color. However, you probably wouldn't be able to see it on the egg for the demonstration purposes, so that's why I drew with the dark pencil lines. But I have drawn that on an egg, actually a couple eggs. We're going to skip I'm going to show you, and then I'm going to show you like when they do the cooking shows and they stick the raw ingredients in the oven and then they pull it out and another pan, and voila, it's cooked. So anyway, this has got the pattern drawn on it. So when I go to put the wax on the egg, I start, for this pattern, I do these here first. Now I did this kind of a star rather than the 8-pointed star in the center, but you can do whatever you want. So that's the first thing I do, is the diamonds around the border. So I am using my electric Kiska with a fine tip, and putting the wax on. Hopefully you can see that well enough. I tried playing around with my camera setup, and I couldn't come up with anything better than this. So for right now, I have to find a better way to weight down my tripod. It was tipping over, and I didn't want to come crashing down on the egg. So I drew the diamond that I had drawn with the pencil. I drew a smaller diamond inside of it, and now I am drawing this star that is a little bit lopsided, but we're just going to have to go with it. So we got this star drawn, so I did the border all the way around it, and then I waxed that center star. So I'm going to wax the star here on this side. This is how I do these. There are, I've seen people draw the diamonds individually. Whatever works for you. This is how I do it. I was taught that we were making an M for Mary when we did this. Alright. And it's a beautiful evening here in Peoria. My window's open, and somebody's mowing their grass, so you might hear a lawnmower in the background. So we have the 8-pointed star, both sides, got our border done. Now we're going to draw the windmill part. Once you do one, it gets a little easier then to do the rest. So on here, we had drawn the dotted lines and then we drew the straight lines. Oops, sorry. That one. So I'm going to put wax on the line that is coming straight out from the point. Okay. So it's going to go. I'm going to start at the point, and then this one goes over to here. So that's where I'm going to draw the wax. Just let me double check that. Yes, that is how I want to do it. Okay. So I'm going to start here, and it may not exactly follow the line that you drew. You want to draw this. It's a curved line, a little bit of a curve, and you want it to meet up right at that point, right like that. I'll do another one, and it goes right like that. So there you can see with those two lines I have the windmill drawn. Now I'll draw one more. Curving, and I'm looking to where I want it to meet up so it meets up where I want. Okay? Got that. Now normally I would do that all the way around. I would do all of those on this side. I would turn it over. I would do all of them on that side. But for purposes of time, I'm not going to draw all of them. But after I draw these with the wax here, then I come back and I do the other line that's inside. So it's starting like right about here, right about there, and it's going to go up to about the center of this diamond. Like that. Okay? What you're trying to do is keep this space in here about the same, and then this one is more triangle shaped. So I'll do one more. This is exactly what we drew with the pencil lines. Now you're just putting the wax on. I have found with this pattern, this is the easiest way to put the wax on, to do it in this order. These, this, and then these lines. So you would keep doing that all the way around, and it would look like this. Voila, there it is, all done. Now we are doing this pattern, and it has these diamonds in here that are white. So that's the only other, well no, I apologize, that's one thing we're going to do in white. And then I am, on the one I'm going to do, this yellow thing, shape in here, I'm going to do also in white rather than yellow. So, well, I'll obviously demonstrate, I'm going to do the easier one first. So, inside this triangle shape, right here, I'm just going to follow along. On mine, I did not fill in the whole area. I left a little bit of space in between. So there's a white triangle inside of the line. You can fill in the whole space if you want. You don't have to make this. You could make dashed lines. You could do whatever you want, but this is my windmill pattern, and this is how I'm doing it. And I like to do little overlapping circles, and I will look at this closer before I dye it. So I do that, and I'm going to do that in each one of these triangle areas. And then I'm going to draw these diamond shapes on here. So to do that, I'm going to use this one here and demonstrate how I did that. Now I'm going to put the diamond in every other one. So what you can do, you can mark it off if you want how big this is. On mine, this is about a 1/2 inch. I could mark off 1/2 inch sections to make the diamond. You can, or you can, it's a small enough area, I can get it pretty close. But what you want to do is you want to draw each diamond individually. And the reason you want to do that is because this is a curve. So it's going to have a little bit of a curve to it as you do it. They're not going to be they're not going to be uniform because you're drawing these diamonds on a curve like that.